So today I'm going to challenge you to get a little extra creative with your creativity. Now, a lot of us, when we are creating our pieces of art or our comics or whatever it is that we do with, the visual arts, often we go to the typical tools that we've used that are tried and true, that we love, everything like that. All well and good. I do the same thing, but sometimes I like to mix it up a little bit. This is like a weird pencil that I found at like this I think it was like a war reenactment fair, and so I don't know, I just saw it. It was a pencil. I love pencils. It's a pencil and a piece of wood. I'm assuming they drilled down into the wood and then kind of filled it with some liquid lead of some sort, or graphite. I don't know how the process goes, but another fun tool to play around with. I do draw with it from time to time. The feather, the hawk feather to be precise. We, in where I live, have hawks. There's like a family of hawks and stuff like living around. So every once in a while, you might see a feather around, and I found one. I happened to find one. I brought it in and cleaned it all up. Nice. It was you use like some dish soap and I think maybe even shampoo, because it is like hairs and stuff. So use that. And I always wanted to, you see this in the movies and people write with it, and basically anything that you can put into ink you can write with or draw with or whatever. So I grabbed it. It's a different kind of tool, but it's fun nonetheless. So there's that. Oh, and before you start picking up feathers from the ground, just make sure it's clean. I used like a paper towel or something to pick it up. I don't know. I guess you can get sick from birds, I don't know if it was dead, and I don't know anything. Just be careful. This one's not as weird. It's just a charcoal pencil, or there's also just any kind of charcoal. I keep it in this box because it's so messy, but just like these little pieces of charcoal and stuff like that. It's not that weird. It's actually a very common tool that artists use, visual artists. But for me, I like to make comics. I like to work with pencil and pen and ink, but sometimes I like to switch it up a little bit. And actually I did one cool piece, and I'll show it to you here, that a long time, like in art school when I was taking a drawing class, and I really loved how it turned out, and so it inspired me. And one of the biggest things with using charcoal is that you can use different techniques, like using an eraser or using some water or things like that, and also you can get into mixed media. So I look forward to me. I will be doing more experimenting. I plan on creating sketchbooks just to use with certain kinds of tools, little ones, so yeah, that's gonna come up in the future. So yeah, charcoal. Another one, the Pilot Parallel Pen. These things are so awesome. They're meant for calligraphers to do calligraphy and just different hand lettering. And but I just love it. It's really cool for drawing because you can get some really unique effects and lines, and you can get like a little bit of splatter with it, and there's just a lot of cool different ways you can use it. If you've ever seen Jim Mahfood's art, he uses these, and he uses other different kinds of tools that are similar to this a lot, so you can get that kind of effect. This one is just a Crayola erasable colored pencil. Here, let me see if I can. It's not anything like amazing, but a lot of people use coal erase pencils, they're called, and they're a little more expensive, or a lot more expensive, and these I just found at Walmart, and they're pretty darn good. You can use them for your underdrawing, and they erase really well, maybe even better than the coal erase. Not last but not least, but this here is called a folded pen, which you can create out of a soda can. And there's tutorials on YouTube. I feel like I did a video of it. I think I did a live stream of it one time back when I was using Meerkat. I don't know if I actually did like an actual YouTube video, something I need to do in the future. But you can make these yourself. There are professional folded pens. Again, these are used for calligraphers a lot of times, but you know, a lot of cool calligraphy pens and fountain pens and things that you wouldn't think of using for drawing are actually really fun to use with drawing, because you can get very different kinds of line weights and stuff. So I've, you know, definitely experiment. But yeah, this is something cool. And the reason why I like folded pens is because you can get that crazy like splatter effect and stuff, which I think is fun. And then also there's different mediums you can use to draw and paint on. This is just an old 45 record. I have like a huge amount of them because I was into sampling and stuff. Like with hip hop music and beats and stuff, I've done a lot of sampling, and so I just have a lot of these hanging around. And you know, it depends on if you want to destroy it or not, but you can just, you know, kind of gesso it up, throw some paint on it and make something cool. I've done it before, and it's just another fun thing. You can paint on anything. There's so many other different weird art supplies you can use. Just look around your house and dip things in ink and paint with them. Even just like using erasers or toothbrushes, or you know, even just paper towels. Like I use paper towels a lot when I'm doing watercolors and stuff like that. There's just so many different tools you can use. Don't just feel limited to the normal pen and pencils and brushes and things that you normally use. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to share some of the fun things that I create art with sometimes when I want to get a little extra creative with it. And also, you know, some of these tools are in the description below if you want to find them. Some of them are like, I mean, I don't have a link for you to buy a feather. I don't know. You gotta look around nature for that. But there are links in the description, and those links are a lot of usually like Amazon links. I always put my favorite supplies down there, and they're Amazon affiliate links. So anything that you buy through that, it helps the channel. So if you feel like helping and contributing to my channel, feel free to go through those links. But they're just there for your convenience, more or less. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed kind of perusing some of these art supplies with me and seeing how some of them work and all that. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe for more videos like this. And if you think this will help an artist friend in your family or one of your friends, feel free to share it. Oh, and I almost forgot, what different weird art supplies do you use? Like, I'd love to see and hear more about something weird you've created art with. And if you come up with something new, let me know too, because I'm always interested in trying new things with art. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace out.